Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Are we going? Yes, we're live. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Thanks for showing up. Wow, got you live. Yep, Alex. I saw two people comment consecutively in my comments this morning. When are you going live? Two different people. So I was like, let's do it. I'm going to change this. Okay, let's get into the... you guys are so fast, I can't even keep up. But I'm going to get into the daily rewards. Greetings from Rappy. Hey, Rappy. Good to see you, buddy. Who else? Let's just give a couple shoutouts before we go. Alex, No Triel, Jeffrey, Lucky. Thanks, guys. Splinterlands is like an investment, same as stocks and houses. It won't make you rich in an instant, but look your account and see how the value is going up over time. It is, in my opinion, surely life-changing. Yeah, I agree. If I buy 50 plus Chaos Legion packs, my deck will be silver, gold. How much investment is required? That's a great question, Tanzil or China Bassi. I would say I can't answer that question, but if you bought 50 packs, you're gonna get, first of all, you're gonna get one of those promo limited edition promo cards. Second of all, you're gonna get 250 cards for Chaos Legion, which is a good amount of cards, right? Some of those are going to be summoners, some of those might be legendary, some of those might be gold foil cards. They could be really powerful. You might get super lucky and then get some, amazing amount of value, or you might get kind of average and just get, mostly rares and a couple epics and some commons. If you were unlucky, it's not going to be game changing for you, but remember the airdrops. You're going to get 14 potential airdrops, and over the next year, you're going to get this steady trickle of every now and then you're going to get one of those airdrops, and those are going to be huge cards for you. And so that would transform your power, but it might take a year, because remember, when you open those cards, they're going to be sold for a small amount of money at first. Financially speaking, the price will be low, even if the value is high. Remember, value is different than price. And so you always have to remember that it might not change your life when you open those 50 packs, but if you use those cards and then for the next 12 months, I think the value on those things, the price on those things is going to transform radically. Then you're going to be able to liquidate some of them. You're going to get a few airdrops. You're going to be able to liquidate ones you don't want. You'll reinvest that, and it's going to snowball. Okay, let's get into the love the pace and relevance of the content. Thanks, man. Sinister, appreciate you. Okay, let's get into it. Let's go into the season rewards, and then I'm going to pop in and try and answer some questions from the commonly asked questions in my channel chat. So first, let's open the small one first. Yeah. So it is finished, and this is only 5 loot chests. I must have been one battle away from bronze 2. That's okay. Next season, Bronze 3, you guys are going to get 10% chance to get a card in each of these loot chests. That's a huge difference. You're going to get credits, not DEC. Those are huge differences. Being in Bronze 3 next season is going to be far less rewarding than it is right now. So you won't get DEC next season. Come on, give me one card. Okay, that's cool. That's a good card. That's $1.50 or $1.80 or something US. And it's a card that will help me too. This card, I don't have that on this deck. And you mix that card in with Alarak Stormbringer, and suddenly my water team on this little account is, much more significant. So we've got Venari, we've got Ice Pixie, we've got Medusa. So now I've got 1, 2, 3... and I've got the neutral magic monster. I forget what it's called. So I've got one more option. That's good. That's plus the fortify. Love it. Okay, let's go over and check out DE Cunningham. This is my secondary, my silver account. The power on my DE Cunningham account is growing rapidly. Mind you, I've been supplying it with my main account. We're up to 82,000 power, and some of it's rentals, but I'm slowly accumulating, and that's what you guys should do too. If you like the game and if you're seeing good rewards, you want to just occasionally buy a couple cards, and you can use the DEC or the credits you're earning, right? You don't need to take money out of your own pocket, but you're going to use those. You're going to buy one card here, you're going to buy one card there, you're going to earn a few cards here and there, and it's going to slowly build. That's the play, and that's what I'm doing only I'm doing it at a faster rate than you because I've got my main account, which is really funding my mission. But that's how it's once the snowball starts getting bigger, the thing starts, you know, almost passively growing. At first, you're being very active at making it grow, and then it starts to become this passive thing. Okay, so let's claim, we got 18 loot chests here. While I'm opening this up, guys, leave in the comments below. Let me know what you got. Like if there was any amazing rewards you got this season, I'd love to read about that. Because I know everybody, there are a number of people, often people will voice, oh, I got nothing. But then sometimes when you get awesome things, people don't voice that. And I know you're out there getting some amazing gold foils and you're getting some amazing legendaries. So let the audience know, let the crowd know. Love this card. Love this card. Tell me this card, the Gargoyle Devil. Tell me that won't be an amazing card with Jotun. It's a neutral monster, so of course you can use it with any of your splinters. It's got the close archery, close range ability. So you can put it in the back, and if it makes it to the front, so be it. And it's got a good amount of archery damage just from level 1, but then at the higher levels, it's even more deadly. Plus it has Death Blow. So it shoots for 4, it hits for 8. What would happen if you were Death Blowing your enemy? And oh, I guess it wouldn't be. Still, 4 plus Jotun is 5. That's a powerful monster. That's another option along with the lava launcher. And Jotun is so overpowered, but this card is really cheap. Like why aren't people seeing the synergy there? Why aren't more people seeing the synergy there? This card too, you guys like this card? I think it's going to be a real tank. It's going to be a main tank for the green team in the new rank battle series. Okay, not bad. These are all worth 10 or 20 cents. That's the price. But you know how I feel about that. It's like in 3 years, this thing's not going to sell for that. In 3 years, this thing's not going to sell for 15 cents. Look at what Golem sells for. Look at what Orc Splitter sells for. Main tanks are expensive. Okay, now let's go over to the mainy. This one we've got 80 reward chests. Let's get into it. While that's loading up, I'm gonna pop back to the channel, see what you guys are up to. Okay. I played that one versus Kron Llama and wrecked him. So yeah, you did. You're talking about that one you beat me yesterday? Yeah, old man is right. He got me. I shared it in the guild after he's in the guild, and I shared it in the guild after he beat me, and I was like, how could you? You know. Good one, dude. This game's awesome. I love that. I love that ability for, you know, for you can have 300,000 power and beat somebody with 1 million. I have 1 million power. I beat somebody with 20 million power this season. It's like, I love this game. It's like any sort of real sport, like football, your favorite team, soccer, basketball, whatever your sport you're into. When your team goes up against somebody that they're outgunned, they're outmatched, they're out-talented, but they win, like how exciting is that? And that feeling can come to you every single game here. Green Mountains H79 says, good content you have, bro. Thanks, man. Sebastian Apollo, when does the modern format start? The modern format is going to start, apparently it's going to start as soon as they launch the Chaos Legion cards. So I guess November 24th. Now that's not promised, but Aggie said that after they get the Chaos Legion packs out, they want to open the modern format right away, unless there's some sort of unforeseen complication. No Triel Batch says, will you also need a voucher in the official release or just in the pre-sale? You're going to need vouchers for the foreseeable future. Aggie said I did a video on this, and you need to interpret what he said because they didn't tell us yet very clearly. They said you're going to need vouchers for at least the first 2 to 3 million packs, and then maybe up to half of the packs. That would be 7.5 million packs. And I don't think they would stop it right in the middle of a million. So they'll probably go 8 or 7. So I think they're going to do 7. I'm pretty sure they're going to do 7 million packs that are going to require vouchers. I could be wrong, but they want those vouchers to be desired. They want the staking rewards to be incentivized. So they really want to keep those vouchers going, because that's going to incentivize us to stake our SPS, and that's going to help the SPS price, and that's going to draw positive attention to the game, and that's going to get us listed on other exchanges, and that's going to help the price. So you see that there's this deep analysis that they're putting into it, that they're trying to play, you know, 3D chess, 4D chess, as they say. How many accounts do you have? I have 3 accounts without empathy. Not crackers. Oh, sheesh, it's 2 a.m. here. Just rented 100 DEC cost for, whoa! See, look at that. 100 DEC, 15,000 power. But hang on, how long do you rent it for, crackers? Not crackers. Happy streaming, bud. Thanks, man. Glad to see you. Would like to see your answer on my question on your last video. I don't know what you asked, but I'll try and find it. Not crackers on my last video. Before we open these 80 loot chests, I'm gonna try and find it. On my last video. Okay, not that one, I guess. Content, let's go one more. I can't do this all day, they're not crackers, but I'm gonna check this one. There it is, question. This is for not crackers, if you're still here, buddy. Question, do you think that the devs will make the power requirements in the modern format lower? Yes, I do. They've said they will. Because I do think that if modern format is going to retain the same power requirements, then it would require the new players to rent Untamed, Dice, and Chaos, which have significantly low collection power. If they rent Beta Alpha, it's going to just be rented for power, and they can't even use it. How do you think this will affect the market prices? Okay, so that's a big question, but the short answer to your first part is yes, they are absolutely going to lower the power requirements for the modern format. They haven't said how, they haven't explained what the ratings will be, but they are going to alter that. They understand that that's necessary. And so that's good news for us who just want to kind of have success in that new format. And so no, you won't need to rent Alpha or Beta just for the power bonuses. So that's good. How do I think this will affect the market prices? So let's think about that. If they lower the power requirements in the modern format, and if they give us a modern format, it's going to kind of take away some of the attention that happens right now in the existing battle system. And that battle system, which is going to be called the wild format, is going to include alphas and betas. So there's going to be some disincentive or some distraction that pulls value away from alpha and beta cards, I think. That doesn't mean they're going to drop down in price significantly, but I'm speculating that this new avenue for to earn is going to be, at least in the short term, a distraction and an impediment to alpha and beta and old reward card value appreciation. Doesn't mean they won't appreciate it. Doesn't mean they're done rising. I strongly believe they will keep rising, but in the short term, I think as you start to see the separation into 2 different leagues, people are going to be trying to make their deck over here in the new league, and they're going to trying to be, you know, seeing how high they can climb, because those cards are going to be the cheapest cards, right? New reward cards, Chaos Legion, they're all going to be cheaper than buying old alpha and betas. And so we're all going to be spending our attention here, which is going to impair the value growth over here. But remember, alpha and betas are going to have their own reward pool. So there's still going to be people trying to get in there to get into that league also. So you can run both leagues at the same time and double your rewards. Additionally, alpha and betas are going to give you bonuses on your land production. And people who have land are definitely going to want those bonuses, because those assets that the land is going to produce is going to be a new non-fungible token that you're able to print, and Splinterlands isn't. There's going to be a whole economy around selling those resources, around selling those cards. And so alpha and betas are not going to go down in price, but I think they might, their appreciation might slow as we get distracted for Splinterlands. Okay, there you go, buddy. That's my answer. Now let's open my main account. Okay, I'm going to go for about an hour here, guys. So we've done about half an hour. I'll go for 45 minutes more, roughly. We'll just do a reveal all. 29 DC. There's my assassin. The Pellicor Deceiver, underrated. Uraeus, I love it. Tell me some gold foils. Come on, guys. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Uraeus, love it. Okay. Good cards. Okay, good cards. I'll take all the Venari Crystal Smiths I can get my hands on. Venari Bonesmith, a great card. This is the card I'm seeing people use a lot lately. The Poison, the Vampire, the low mana cost. People like that one. Also Uraeus, I'm seeing sneak teams that are really devastating with like triple sneak. 1, 2, 3. You can do quadruple sneak with blue. Quadruple sneak. No, you can do quintuple sneak with blue. Sandworm, Uraeus, the Elf, the Shark, and the new flying guy. This one, the Pellicor Bandit. 5 sneak attackers with the blue team. 3 of them neutral, 2 of them blue. 5. And then you obviously have to, you know what you'd do with that? You'd put Kraken in the first position and those other 5 behind him. And you're just gonna, unless he's doing Kraken or a taunt, think of what you do. You just gobble up the back line. Interesting. Okay, so let's go back to the chat and let's see what's going on. How are we doing for time? Okay. Guys, it's crazy that you come spend time with me like this. I appreciate you. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much for all of your support, for the comments, for the likes, for the subscriptions. It's amazing. And I just love that you let me share my passion with you guys. So we'll leave it there. Thanks for your time and attention. I appreciate you guys. God bless.